The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Hakimi. Nesta makes the interception. Deftly away. Tries to play it through. Swept in. Chance! He's scored! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Diogo Dalot. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shapes to shoot! Darren Fletcher.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Ahmad. Fermin. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafael Leao. Mbappe! Chance, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Mount. Scholes. Good ball, good take. Now that's well seen too. Ahmad thinks about... And a chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tries to pass it through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pinches it off him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mount. Great vision. It's come to nothing. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ahmad. Can he get on the end of this? Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Eder Militao is there and he can get that clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. Mbappe is onto this. Now, can they get him away? Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Gakpo. De Ligt. Scholes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Dalot. And here's Ahmad. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This might spell danger. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafael Leao. Looking to play him in. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fermin. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Diogo Dalot. This is promising. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Threads one in. Scholes spots it and intercepts. Diogo Dalot. Chance here to counter. Semenyo. Might be danger here. It's a loose ball. He's gone for goal. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hakimi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Fermin. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao could try cutting inside. There's the shot! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well timed, excellent interception. Diogo Dalot is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Oh, and another try! And he comes up trumps again. Cameroon have their second corner now. They've played it short. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a fine interception. Diogo Dalot gets into a good position. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Eder Militao does well to get it back. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going full tilt down the left. Mount. De Ligt. They get a throw in.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 8, le numéro 11, le numéro 16, le numéro 10, le numéro 18. À leur place, le numéro 21, le numéro 19, le numéro 13, le numéro 20, le numéro 9. Changement en cours.
Stood up well to him there. Barnes has a look and plays it forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Back into the middle. Now it's Mbappe. De Ligt trying to keep this in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Lob shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. No outsmarting him this time, and he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Played out to the left flank. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Dallo. That has been cut short. Out to the right. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. He's got full. There it is! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 21, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's heaved it away. Mount finds himself offside. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Really fierce, close defense. He's had a shot! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was alert to it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mount. Pinches it off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Decent hit from there. Liverpool were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Circe. Scholes. It's Scholes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution.
And that should get the job done. Scholes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And smartly reclaimed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Big chance! Has another go! Yes! And they're back in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Ferran Torres. Platini crosses it in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello everybody.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you.
He's tried one! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Mount. And no, that was never going to make it. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. It's Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Platini. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Ferran Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
That is ended up in no man's land. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Played out to the right. He is through here. Played in by Dallo. Pavard is there, and he can get that clear.
28,997.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider plays it short. And they've got rid. Swings it across. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Succumbs to the pressure. Rijkaard with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Scholes. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ferran Torres. And he's had it nicked away. Mount defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Chance, surely! Looking to play him in. Mount. Caresses it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Ligt. Mount. Tries from distance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Son Heung-min. Fletcher did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Not the most accurate pass. It's Son Heung-min! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options.
This usually is the...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off.
Substitution.
Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Number 20,
Liverpool are down to 10 men.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Number 7, Pulisic. Number 45, Osman. Number 47, Phil Foden.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. stood up well to him there. And it's Snyder. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Matches Cunha. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added
Pass
time.
is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Strong running down that left flank. That tackle was certainly sturdy. And that will be the final act. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Security staff.
The end of the game.
Please report to the
Reflections?
staff room
Well, you can
immediately.
never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that... Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Knocks it into space. Ahmad. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp pass. He's got away. Has a shot! He's gone for goal! Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Turns and goes... Oh, shooting chance! There was plenty of power on that. Now it's Hullet. Hazard. Bergkamp! And he nearly went all the way.
Bergkamp certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Nesta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Hazard does well to get it back. David Neres. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. Darren Fletcher.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hazard. Scholes. Ahmad. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. And that is out of play. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.